basically a live station where it's just, all the shows that are live and stuff throughout the day. So like basically a radio station, but online and podcast. So
yeah. I'll say
so here
like
it is.
The idea of it came, it really was to help people grow. It's just like being, doing podcasts, my show, this show, just opportunities that I see that could be out there. I mean, podcast really is newer and fresh. If that, it's been around for a while, but I think it's just starting to hit like the beginning of something bigger,
Yep.
And I don't think a lot of people have really tapped into the market and know how to handle it and stuff, just in those beginning stages. So it's like, I don't know, like in my head, I've seen a wave that can help other podcasts grow together, So like it started with that idea, but I am not going to discredit the fact that the local media hasn't also maybe motivated me a little bit more onto this as well. So you're absolutely correct.
Right.
There might be a us versus them mentality, at least in the Pittsburgh market. But that's the thing too. Like it's not just focused on sports. I mean, we're looking at anything and everything. The whole idea of it. Like I said, if I'm a Mets fan and I go on this network, what are the chances I'm listening to the podcast for the Pirates? It's very slim. So it's like, how's that network going to make everyone grow? But the chances are, if I'm a Pirates fan, I'm on here and I hear, oh, they have a Penguins one. Well, let me listen to the Penguins one, because I'm a fan. Like, that has a similar interest. And maybe there's, again, I'm throwing examples out there, but maybe, they have a podcast about hip-hop in Pittsburgh. I didn't even know there was one. Let me listen to that because that's an interest of mine. And it's like everyone can help each other grow within that market, and it's all Pittsburgh. So, it's easy for everyone to grow and become a part of it. And like eventually you could look at this being similar to like a radio station, but on demand, which is what the world's going to. Right. Radio's going to die. Sorry.
And
the fan.
Yeah, and so like you mentioned, obviously we're part of it. Around the 412 is a part of it as well.
Yep.
Trash Cats.
Cats.
Want to get us his other ventures. DiNardo's Dugout whenever it comes back. Though I think North Shore 9 is killing them off tonight in fantasy football. So
R.I.P. forever. Yep.
So
yeah, and there's a few other in the works right now. I'm not going to mention until anything and everything is official. But absolutely. But yeah, we're in the infant stages. It became live Thursday night after our final meeting we had.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. I'll write it. We'll do it live. But yeah, so hit us up if you have or know anyone that is interested.
All Absolutely. Right. Podhubnetwork.com.
That's correct.
But no, congratulations. I've been hearing about it, little things here and there, so I knew it was coming. But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. And also, I don't know if you want to tease. Might be having some streaming, some other things for the North Shore 9.
Let's tease it.
Oh,
because
I kind of just did.
Lit. I want this thing to start tomorrow too, but other things are in the background.
Right,
Ryan.
Well, yeah. I need a house. Yeah, that's another one.
So Facebook Friday, that's gone because there's something better. Always better, new and improved. We will be introducing NS9 Live, coming to you soon. It's going to be even more lit. I've never wanted to go on Facebook, and people like kind of joked about it, and even said like, "Oh, well, if it was on Facebook, I would watch it." And I don't hate them for that, but it's just the way we are set up, Ryan. We're not together. There's not many avenues where you can stream, separate. You have to be together.
Right.
To go on to, YouTube or other platforms. But thanks to a super producer, Geddes Shonikin, also part of the PodHub network. See, we have the knowledge too. He's got me on a setup, so we're going to be able to do it. We're going to be on. I'll say it. We're going to be on Twitch. You guys, there it is. So get your Twitch accounts set up now.
Get it going. Yeah, because the young kids, they're not. Young kids aren't on Facebook, man.
No one's on Facebook. Even if you're on Facebook, you're not really on Facebook.
People are on Facebook. Well, that's true. I have a Facebook account, but I'm like never.
Yeah, you're not really.
I'm never on it. And my wife just tags me in pictures of my kid and dog. That's about it.
Exactly. But yeah, so we're definitely going to have some giveaways too to get on there. So be ready, but it's going to be fun. But you can still catch us on YouTube afterwards for the recorded show.
Can't wait.
So F Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Can't wait. Yeah, so there we go. There's our teasers. Pod Hub, go check it out.
Can't wait. Yep.
All right.
On to them free agents.
It's time for Trick or Treat.
Trick or treat.
So Halloween this week, being a little festive here, some timely holiday. We're gonna break down some. We just talked to payroll. What the Pirates could spend, what we hope they're gonna spend, and let's actually, DiNardo, break down some free agents.
Yeah, let's do this kind of like rapid fire. So like you said, trick or treat. So we'll present each other a player, and we'll let you know if that player on the Pirates would be a treat or a trick. Is it a trick?
I like it.
Yeah, so let's go. So we have a list, and we're going to do hitters. So it's a two-part. So also, when you're hearing about trick or treat in November next week, it's because we knew this would go a little long. So it's going to be a two-parter. Next week, we'll do pitchers. This week, it's all hitters. And Ryan, do you want to start? I'll give you the name. You start.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You start. You're asking me first. Okay,
yes.
Let's do it.
All right. So the first player, trick or treat, Ryan. First player, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
I believe that would be a treat for the Pirates, and here's why. Josh Donaldson, it's number one. It's a position with the Pirates that makes sense for an upgrade. Moran had an average season. He was fine. It was his first full season, but there definitely is a chance for an upgrade there. The defense wasn't good. Donaldson's better defensively, and he gives the Pirates. Now, I know Donaldson's coming off the year. He was injured. Went to the Indians, didn't do much, in the playoffs, but shit, they were out in 3 games. But he had good numbers in the brief games that he was in Cleveland. I think Donaldson is that chance that he could be a legit power bat, a legit, bat that throw in that lineup. That's the Pirates severely need. And I don't know what the deal is he could get. I don't know what, he's coming off that injury year. He's going to be 33, but I think if you could do it, it makes sense, not some crazy deal, some 6-year deal or something, but 2-3-year deal. If it makes sense, absolutely, I think he could be a treat. Donaldson.
Boom. I like it.
I like it too. I'm glad you agree. All right, let me start with you. All right, here we go. Shortstop, or third base, I guess. Manny Machado, trick or treat.
Ooh, Manny Machado. Oh, Manny Machado is like the king size Reese's cup. I mean, that is a treat. But I'll tell you what.
Oh, we're breaking down the candy of what candy they are now.
It's I think it's a trick. It's a trick, Ryan. Because it looks delicious. It looks good, but it's a trick. They're setting up. They ain't signing Manny Machado. Stop tricking me. Stop getting my hopes up. You're opening it up, and it's empty inside. It didn't happen. There's no treats. It's just wrapper. And that's what this is. There's all talk about Manny
It's just wrapper.
It's just wrapper. This is a big trick everywhere. Everyone's talking about Manny to Pittsburgh. Let's get Manny over to Pittsburgh. I mean, I would love it, but it ain't happening. So it's a trick. Stop tricking me to thinking, getting my hopes up that Manny Machado's coming to Pittsburgh. It ain't happening. Move on. All right, Ryan.
You're up. Say you're up.
Stick with the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
All right, Jose Iglesias. I know you're on this train, and I think I'm starting to buy in. I think Jose Iglesias would be a treat. Now I don't know what kind of treat. Maybe some candy corn. He might get. It looks good. You start eating some, but he might actually, after a while, it might be terrible. So, but I think Iglesias, look, he's still under 30. He'll be 29 next year. We know the glove's there. Offensively is the question mark. Now, he had 700 OPS basically with, in Detroit. It's a hitter's park. But 31 doubles last year, 33 doubles the year before, 26 doubles the year before. It has 5-6 home runs, a little bit of speed. I mean, he's not terrible. I think you get him in there. His bat can't be anything worse than Mercer, if not the same, if not better. And then his glove's definitely better. So I think Iglesias could be a treat. But in 2 years, I might say that was bad. I should have stopped eating.
Well, that's it. I mean, it was a treat, but you ate too many of them. You got sick to your stomach.
Exactly.
There you go.
We need that upgrade somewhere. We need that glove. All right. I guess it's your turn. All right. Shortstop. Last one here. Your boy, Echeverria.
Denny Echeverria. Ryan, this is a trick written all over it.
Yes.
It's a trick written all over it. And you know why? Because we traded for a Denny Echeverria, which I liked. I was on board with it. I wanted Echeverria. I was on record, on tape, as the old men might say on the show. I was on tape saying I want Echeverria. But I think it tricked us to thinking that we're okay with Echeverria. And I think the trick is that Jordy Mercer's been so bad that we saw what legitimate defense is, and we think it's outstanding. Oh, let's go get a Denny Echeverria. Look what he can do. No, that's what defenders do at shortstop. They make plays like this. So offensively, as you mentioned about Iglesias, I mean, Echeverria is even worse offensively. Like, he's not going to bring you anything offensively. And the thing about Echeverria is he's only had a WAR above 2 once in his career. And for his career, he's got a 3.9 WAR heading into free agency. So there's nothing outstanding about that. We just were tricked by him for those 5 innings that he was with the Pirates for outstanding play, So I don't want Echeverria. We can get better.
I agree.
Next up, let's go across the diamond there. Let's go to second base, Ryan. Our boy Ian Kinsler.
Oh, this is a trick. My God. First off, he's old. Declining skills. I think he had, what do you have this year? A 681 OPS. I mean, below Iglesias. Had a little more power. And then, did you see him in the World Series the other night? The 18-inning marathon?
Unfortunately, no, because it was 18 innings. And
he comes in and pinch runs for JD Martinez.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I saw the clip. Yeah,
he's at third, trying to score the run. It gets thrown out somehow, which Josh Ruga said he would have been standing at the plate when the catcher received the ball. So Ruga said he would have beat him out.
Yeah, that's right. That sparked the whole 40-yard dash at the next North.
Yeah, by the way, yeah. Stay tuned for the 40-yard dash at our next live podcast next year. So he couldn't even do that, and then he made the error to basically close out the game. The Red Sox would have already been world champs, basically.
How about that?
So, yeah, definitely a trick.
So is that a no?
I ain't buying into that. Kinsler, I don't want him.
All right.
Next. Oh, it's me.
That's how it works.
All right, here you go. Second base, Daniel Murphy.
Man, Ryan, this is tough. Because Daniel Murphy is not young. He's 33 years old. Coming off a season where he was injured. And it's like you almost compared him and Neil Walker as like the same player. But the year you compare them to the same player, it's like their projections went totally different ways. Walker, kept declining. And Murphy kept getting better. Or at least steadily, stayed good. And, he's coming off a season where it wasn't great. He was injured. But it wasn't really horrible, especially when he got over to the Cubs. I kind of feel like this might be a treat. I kind of feel. Go ahead.
He had a -1 WAR. that's what he. Now a lot of that was defense,
but here's this is my thing about it. When we said that, where do you find the opportunity? When teams are trying to go young, when teams aren't trying to spend money, maybe that's where it's at. Maybe the Pirates buck the trend and pay for some vets. And they can get on a deal because I don't know if people are going to be invested into an aging Daniel Murphy. Maybe they can get Murphy a bit on the cheap. And just having that bat, if he can come alive and he can be that 4+ WAR player, I'll take it. If the defense ain't great, the defense ain't great. It wasn't great this year anyways, but we're adding 4 WAR potentially and maybe on the cheap. I'm kind of looking at Daniel Murphy as a treat.
I mean, I could see it. Boy, did he not have the worst contract year that he could have had? Look at 2017. 43 doubles, 23 home runs, 928 OPS. The year before, 985 OPS.